So we got our EVP reader here, trying to pick up some ghost here in the cemetery.
Second oldest cemetery in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yes, that it is. So we're going to see what we can find out here tonight for some ghosts. There's going to be a lot of noise in the background because we're in the middle of the city. So the feedback isn't going to be 100%, so we're really going to have to listen to this stuff when we're on the recording. And
plus they got a ball game going on, so you're going to hear a lot of yelling and
screaming. And there are other things going on as well, like you're going to hear different sounds of traffic going by. So there's a lot of things we're going to have to debug when we're here tonight. So we're going to try and get what we can. This is our first session in a cemetery, and we want to see how this goes. It's basically a test run, and if everything goes all right, we're going to do a bigger cemetery, and we're going to have probably an hour worth of recording time to display on the television or internet, however you want to put it. So as I start off, I'm going to ask to see if there's anybody out here tonight. Is there anybody out here? Obviously it's a cemetery, plenty of you are resting. So if any of you want to speak to us, I have an EVP reader here. It'll pick up your voice. And we're standing right here next to Nathan Batchfield, or Batchelder.
Batchelder.
Yeah. It's a pretty spooky one.
Too. Died at 80 years old. September 14th,
1862. I don't know. It's still early. So maybe we'll find something. We'll hear something. I mean, earlier you said you saw something ducking in between, like a thing, or did we debug that?
I debunked that. It was somebody walking their dogs. I didn't see the person until, I would say, about 20 seconds after the dog already ran by. So that was debugged.
Is there anybody out here?
Anybody like to talk to us?
You're talking to this little gray box I got here. It'll pick up your voice if we can't hear you. We're not here to hurt you. We want to understand why you're still here. It's kind of hard to hear things. A lot of noise.
I don't think we would pick up a whole lot.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah.
Well, you got ones down here. Down the wood line. Down there.
They're really in the woods.
Is there anybody here tonight that would like to speak to us?
My name is Eric. This is my brother Dwayne. We're out here to see if anybody here that wants to communicate. Like I said, I got this little gray box right here. It'll pick up your voice. If you have something you want to say, something you've been wanting to say that you couldn't say when you passed on.
Maybe you'd like to let your presence known? Maybe you can make the bushes move or something. Or snap a twig.
That'd be good. Yeah, let's snap a twig and hear a motorcycle go by. Gee, was that paranormal?
I think it was. I don't think we're going to get too much.
Well, you know, that's why
It's
we're
loud.
here.
It's really loud.
It is.
Those are pretty old. Died August 30th, 1856. That's when the person passed away.
That's
They were
crazy.
born November 17th, 1859. For a long time.
Thought I heard something. But like I said, a lot of noise tonight. So we're not going to be able to know if it's paranormal or not.
Anybody here with us?
We got a stone down over here.
Broken too. looks like somebody tried to dig it up too.
Look at that. The city is bad. When you come to a point where people's gravestones get kicked or knocked over, that's just disturbing the dead. Or no respect.
Disrespectful.
No respect whatsoever. Costs the city so much money to replace. All the stuff is grown. Actually, that would be a tomb.
Oh, yes. That's the top of the tomb.
Goes underneath.
See, like fireflies. There's another one over here. This one's missing. Yeah, we're not gonna be shit.
No, we're not.
It's loud. We're sitting in bit of a monument here. It's an actual complete private one. There's only a couple of stones in here. It's pretty dark over here. Not as loud, but still got some noise. I'm standing here with my son, Dwayne Jr. Again, I'm Dwayne. We'll do some EVPs, continuing. Let's see if we can get something. Anybody here with us tonight that would like to speak? We have this little machine here that would pick up voices that human ears cannot hear. We're not here to hurt you or disturb your peace. Just like to know if there's anybody here.
Maybe you can snap a twig, rustle some branches for us.
Maybe even tap on something. Unfortunately, we're in the middle of a city, so there's a lot of background noise, traffic, motorcycles, people talking. So please excuse that. Sounds like a bat. Is there anybody here that would like to communicate with us? Maybe try tugging on one of our shirts? Maybe even trip us?
I'd really like to know your name.
You can tell us your name. My name is Dwayne Sr. This is my son, Dwayne Jr. A lot of motorcycles out tonight. Did any of these family members on the site we're on here tonight?
Laura A. Daniels. Wife of something B. Chandler.
Passed away in 1869.
May 31st. Laura?
Well, we really can't use names because being a graveyard, there's a lot of you around here. You can make a loud noise. You can make a hum noise or something. The moors over here. 1809 to 1881.
So it's
Their
1834
daughter.
to 1919.
Maybe one of you are around? Your name, last name Moore? Still over there, way in the woods.
I think this is the second oldest cemetery in Manchester.
Yep.
There's gonna be a lot of stones.
It's not a big cemetery, but it's the second oldest. Manchester's been around for more than 150 years plus. You're not communicating because you don't want us here?
So, we found the old stairway to the oldest part of the cemetery. Going down it now. See if we can maybe get some readings down there.
Yep. Got some stones over here to our left. And to our right. There's gonna be a lot of bugs and that. This is one of the oldest parts of the cemetery. Very dark, very dangerous. Maybe we'll get something here. We've got a lot of stones.
Straight away.
Anybody here with us tonight? I'm not here to disturb you. Just like, let you know you're still hanging around. I got this little EVP. What it does is you pick up things that me and my son here can't hear. You'd like to say something. Maybe tell us your name. How long you've been here? Watch it, there's a big thing here. And we're getting down deep.
So I'm standing here with Junior, my brother's son. Earlier we're out more back into the cemetery. Really can't hear much because with all the noise in the city. So we're right here by the chapel, the main entrance of the cemetery. We're gonna go ahead in this general direction, see if we could see anything, maybe hear anything. Like I said, a lot of noise. We're in the middle part of the city. So we're off. Go. So there's a lot of light here, so that'll chase off any shadows or something's darting through the cemetery or coming in and out of a stone. So you got the EVP reader, so that's going. So when we get over here, maybe we'll ask a little bit of questions, see if there's anybody in this part of the cemetery that's active. Maybe we'll get a hit. So, is there anybody here tonight? you'd like to talk with us. It's just me, my friend Junior here. We're only here to ask questions, maybe see why you're still up and around, you know? I got these little lights right here. We got this EVP reader right here. You can talk into it, you know? Maybe you can say something to us why you're still around. My name is Eric.
We're really interested in anything that you have to say.
Spot over here. Notice how it's getting darker.
It's kind of
Even with all these lights. This is a pretty cool area right here. Maybe we can ask some questions right here. Is there anybody here? Would you like to talk to us? This is my friend Junior right here.
Maybe you can tug on our shirt. Or my sweater.
Okay, look. Gotta have some comical in it. It's a big statue of one dead person. He had to have been famous.
Died May 13th, 1870.
Long time. Anybody here? I know with all the noise and stuff, it'd probably be hard for us to hear you, but we're not going to hurt you.
Are you angry about your stone being pushed over?
I know there's a lot of destruction in here with the stones. I'd be pretty mad too if my stones got knocked over. Oh, I'd be rip-roiling mad. This is going to be a hard one, guys. You want to communicate?
Like we said before, we're interested in anything that you have to say.
E.W. Harris. Hey, he was a mayor. He was one of the first mayors to be buried in here. One of them. And we were doing some research on that. Ed W. Harrington. It's a pretty cool tomb. How about you there, Mr. Harrison? You want to try and reach out to us? Let me correct myself. Harrington. Used to be my own name.
They labeled their trees.
Good. Dude, you are here. I'm afraid you're gonna lose them.
Yep.
Is there anybody here? Big one right behind this little one. Something darted out and went that way. And there's nobody here. It's like a shadow. Literally, like, they just walked right across and then it disappeared when they got to that monument right there. It just disappeared. Came out from that tree right there.
Are you slowly wanting to communicate with us?
There was right there. There's a stone right here. So there's no way a human could have walked through this. Is that the stone? The stone. It literally, where I was standing over there at the edge, something came through here and then disappeared right here. But there's no way. That's a stone. That's pretty solid. There's no way. That's where it was like you were standing like just like this. I'm facing this way, and it just kind of like, and it came out in between the tree, and then disappeared right here. So there's no way anybody could, because that was a straight through walk.
Go.
So what's that name?
Demerit. John C. Demerit. Died April 25th,
1872.
1872.
Died at the age of 65.
And
Look at that cross, dude. It's so sad what people do to stuff. But like I said, it was like a tree there, walk straight through here, and disappear here. I don't know if anybody else saw it. I saw it.
his wife died at 18.
1890.
December 28th.
All right, well, we'll let you be. We'll continue our journey. So I'm back with Dwayne again. We have pretty much had an interesting night tonight. Not too much going on, but we're going to continue our investigation through some more of the cemetery. So follow us on our cool journey.
We're starting at the
Poor monument. That didn't make sense. Poor monument. Oh, these are all close together. They're a lot more closer than they were down there.
They're not coming through though.
Pause it. We want to apologize for that earlier. I know I said pause on the film, but we had an ambulance coming through. So didn't want any of that loud noise. But as I was saying earlier, most of these stones are close together, closer than normal. Is there anybody out here? You want to communicate with us? We have an EVP reader over here that my brother's holding. They can pick up your voice. I know you're probably tired of us saying that, but you know, maybe you have something you want to tell us. Like earlier, when I was with your son, we were standing over on the other part of the cemetery, and I saw like a shadow dot from a tree through a stone and stop in front of another stone. Nobody else. I mean, he didn't see it, but I saw it. But it was impossible for it to be a human because they would have to walk dead into a stone to come out, and he came through.
I wish I would have seen that.
It was awesome. It was awesome, bro. Like I said, I hope we caught that on camera. Sleeper? Well, oh, you're obviously sleeping.
Permanently.
It's not really as spooky as I thought it would be. We got all the lights going, but it's a little more darker over here. You'll probably be able to see something dart out.
Yeah.
So you get a good appearance of it. I'm hoping we get something on EVP, but like I said, with all this noise,
Yeah, it's going to be hard to determine what's what. I don't think any of it's going to be useful, really,
yeah.
to be honest.
These are the old parts of the cemetery. I see there's another stone down over here.
Yeah.
Check that out.
But that just ticks you off, don't it?
Does that make you upset? Did somebody knock your stone over?
I know it would me.
I know I'd be pretty upset if this was my grave and somebody knocked my stone over. I'd be terribly mad.
Very.
Anybody want to talk with us? Say grab my shirt or pull on my brother's shirt, but we're outside, so that could be
Wind.
wind or
Although there really hasn't been any wind since we've been here.
it's in the 80s, so there, you know, we start getting a cold breeze. I didn't bring I don't have the thermal with us, so we can't see temperature changes. Yeah, there's some other people in here, so. It's kind of quiet, but a lot of noise. A lot of noise for being in the city. Yeah. There's some more than enough. It's just amazing how
Yes, that's disrespect.
disrespect for the dead. Oh, we got fireworks going on. So we're gonna call it a night tonight. We pretty much did the best we could for an investigation. But like I said earlier, during some of the interviewing and some of the recording of us going around asking questions, a lot of noise. So it may not be a good thing to catch anything out here, especially in the middle of the city. So we tried our best tonight. Did see a shadow go from one tree through a stone. I don't know if we got that on camera or not, and that's pretty much all the excitement for tonight. So like I said, lots of noise. We're gonna do our best. So I hope you guys enjoy it if we do post this, and it's a night. Go.
We'll have better luck on the next one, all right?
I hope so, not a lot of noise. Oh well, on to the next.